Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Andrea and this is Draw My Day. On today's spread I want to do something bright and happy. My first crocuses are coming already and they make the garden was looking pretty dead actually. So now we have a splash of color in the garden and I wanted to do that on my spread as well. I was also inspired by a conversation I had with someone on the phone the other day. So it took me back to childhood memories and I wanted to leave that in my journal. So I'm adding purple and yellow because that's the color of the flowers we have so far. And I've also picked baby blue because I wanted a kind of transitional color that would keep the colors fresh and bright. For this spread, I don't want anything grayish since I wanted to give it a very happy and fresh vibe. So I will start sketching some yarn. Then I will do some crocuses. I hope I'm telling the name of the flower correctly. And then I will draw an old-fashioned telephone. I thought that the yarn would be super difficult to sketch, but it turns out it was very simple. I mean, it's just circles, right? The most difficult was the phone. I have always trouble with angles. I don't have any geometrical sense. So it was a little complicated for me, but I think I managed good enough, at least good enough for me. So I will let you guys watch the process. And those are my flowers. I love them and I love my garden. Even if it's a young garden, it's a lot of work actually, but it's something that makes me look forward to the spring very much. I think there's something nice in every season, but the spring is something special. And it's funny because it makes me look forward to time passing by. I know that usually we think times go by so fast. It is March already, I mean. However, I think about our tiny little seeds, and for me, time could not pass fast enough. I want to see them grow and bloom and make our days brighter and colorful. Do you remember these phones? I guess it depends on how old you are. I am in my 30s, early 30s, and my grandparents used to have a phone like this. And when I was very little, I loved to play with it. I was not calling anybody, but I loved the sound that this made after you picked a number and it had to go all the way back to its original position. You could not use it for an emergency because it was too slow. I don't know what I would give to have a phone like that again, that you can actually use. I guess it reminds me of simpler times. Now I will go on with my lettering, and fingers crossed please, because this is a new pen. I am writing here mantitas, which means little blankets, and here I will write capicua, which is a number that you can read the same from left to right than from right to left. And there I'm writing spring is coming, but I wanted to write it in English because it's shorter, but it sounded a little too Game of Thrones-y, so I thought in Spanish sounds better this time, so I did it in Spanish. And now, like always, I'm adding a little bit of sparkle. That's actually a very cool yellow, but for some reason in the video it looks a little peachy or something, but it's a cooled tone yellow, if that even exists. But yeah, it's a kind of lemony sort of yellow, and I wanted to use that kind of shade because of the background. And some more sparkle on the metallic part of the, how do you call that, the knitting sticks, or, well, I don't know. And on the phone also, just because all of the other drawings had, so the phone had to have too. And that's the finished spread. I'm really happy about the yarn, and also the colors in the background. I think they're super happy and different from what I was using lately. And that's the phone. I think it needs improvement, but so far so good. I'm happy with that. And lastly, my flowers, my crocuses that now cover not my entire garden, but a good part of it, and they are so pretty. So I hope you like this video. I want to thank you all for your support on my last videos. I'm really happy and super grateful with all of you for your nice comments. So I want to wish you a very nice weekend. Until next time, bye!